Well, I'm here with the president of the whole organization here, so this is kind of an honor. I'm very pleased to be in your presence. How did I peel you away from all the festivities?
Well, don't get too carried away. It's pretty easy. I am so interested in making sure that this event really does what it's intended to do, which is to really celebrate and honor the people who were so directly impacted by this horrible, heinous, event. One of the people that is being honored here and the fundraiser is about was one of our employees at Emerge Spa and Salon on Newberry Street. And 13 years she was with us, and just a wonderful, joyful person. And the thing that is so wonderful about this, and there is the good news in it, is that she is just as resilient and spirited and everything as she was before. Yeah. And now she just doesn't have two of her legs, but she's fighting back. She's going in. She can't be with us tonight, unfortunately, because she's going back into Spalding rehab to start working on her prosthetics and getting back. And I have no doubt, and she doesn't either, that she'll be back up on her new legs, right. And she'll be right back in the salon before very long.
You know, when we were developing our idea for our TV show, Life is Great New England, of all these inspirational stories and everything that we wanted to do, it was months and months and months ago, and we thought, how are we going to find all these people and everything? And then the most silverest of linings to a horrible cloud, the events that took place, really just brought the best out of the city of Boston and New England, for that matter, and your group. And I mean, you must see it too. Isn't it amazing?
Oh, I mean, it's just, I was thinking about my remarks tonight about this, and I said that what was intended by these evil people with these just demented beliefs was just what happened was the opposite of what they intended.
Isn't that funny?
They intended to terrorize, and cower, a whole community, an entire nation. And what it succeeded in doing is uncovering, who we really are. And I think in some cases, some people found out who they are through this, because they found that they really are everyday heroes who are really interested in helping one another. And then we also uncovered the resiliency and spirit and courage of the people who were directly impacted. I mean, I don't even think they knew they had that kind of strength until they were able to do this. And that is such a good thing that came out of it. I mean, I'm sure any of them would have, given that for their legs, but but if that has to happen, I mean, the fact that it turned about like that is just amazing, and they are an inspiration to all of us. I mean, I don't know about you, but I am just I'm very, very inspired by the way everybody that was directly impacted by this handled it.
Yeah. Well, this event is evident of just how wonderful the city of Boston is and your organization. You look absolutely stunning tonight, and I'm wondering, if you're going to be able to have some relaxing moments here tonight, or if it's all about, doing what you have to do. And what are some of the other things that you're working on that we can expect to see you folks involved in ongoing after tonight?
Oh, well, we always have we're going to be thinking about having the thing that we're working on most right now for our members and for everybody, for all of Newberry Street, is to get the music into the restaurants. Oh. That sounds like a very simple thing, but when you're dealing with a bureaucracy in the city, it's not so simple. And we're very close to getting that done. And I think that's going to be such a big boost to all the restaurants up and down the city. I mean, up and down the street, because there's nothing like, a little music to make you feel, that you're really in a kind of a festive mood, and that, causes you to perhaps, enjoy yourself and eat a little more and so forth. And so that's our big project right now. The other project that we've been working on for a while, and we're close to fruition on that too, is helping people in terms of their signage. As you know, we have to contend with almost they're like apartments, like these old brownstones, and we're trying to make businesses out of these brownstones, and it's very difficult, and people end up wanting to put signs out on the street, out on the sidewalk, which, starts to look kind of, sort of honky-tonk sort of looking, with all different kinds of signs. And so we're trying to work it so that we can satisfy the city and keep uniformity, and be able to do this, but at the same time allow businesses to be able to advertise out on the street.
Well, it seems like you have a lot of great ideas and a lot of inspiration behind the event and a lot of energy here, and I'm going to let you get back to all the food and the fun, and I know you have your remarks to make, so I'll just say this right now. If you somehow are able to squeeze that this guy is handsome in your speech, I'll throw $100. Just a little game. I'll test. I know you want to raise money, so if you can do it.
Right.
Chuck is handsome somewhere.
Maybe we could auction off a date with you.
Oh, my wife would think differently, but
Okay.
But who knows?
I don't want to mess.
Hey,
with
if
that.
it's all for a good cause, we've been married a long time. Maybe
maybe
kill a
she-
few birds
she
with
would
one stone.
loan you out.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You
Well,
look beautiful,
thank
and have
you.
a great night.
Thank you.
All right.